Hello, everybody, and welcome to Weird World. I'm Jeff, and I'm your host. And I brought you a little something special. And so I cruised around the internet and found 6 embarrassing sex stories. Always juicy. And let's bring them to light, shall we? All right, first one is the first time. One evening after a few drinks, this younger boy and I were lying on the ground with our pants off and making out. Hello there. We removed our undies and he starts moving his hips back and forth slowly and then faster and faster, recalls Laura. His breath got heavier and then he collapsed on top of me. Mind you, this whole time he just laid there in fear of saying something that would embarrass him. He looked at me sweetly and asked, how was it for you? I replied, what? You were between my thighs? He laughed it off, but was super embarrassed. When we finally did actually get around to actually doing it, it was fantastic. Really? But, hey, as long as she's happy, and he's happy, that's all that matters. Hi, neighbor. It was 1969, and Dana was a senior at UCLA. My girlfriend and I were looking for a place to make nookie, since my roommate was in my room studying. It was a few days before classes started, and the room next door to her room was still vacant. So I went in there and proceeded. Then there was a knock on the door. We froze. Another knock, and the sound of a key going into the lock. The room was pitch dark, so it was just sounds, but we heard voices out in the hall. In a panic, I threw a blanket or something over my girlfriend, grabbed my pants, and tried to pull them on as I headed for the door to keep it from opening. I got to the door, and with my pants just above my knees when the door opened, he recalls, standing in the hall was a sweet young freshman girl with her parents bringing her to a new dorm room. The looks in their faces were priceless. I asked them to give us a few minutes. I mean, what choice did they have? And I guess they got dressed and left. That's a little embarrassing, I'm not going to lie. All right, 3, whipped cream surprise. Only use the good stuff. My wife and I decided to add a little spice to our love life by using some aerosol whipped cream. That sounds good stuff. I got the can from the fridge and brought it to our dark bedroom. Sprayed it dark? Oh, I can already see where this can go wrong. Sprayed it all over her boobage and started to take it off. This tasted funny, and I thought that her skin chemistry was giving the whipped cream an off taste, says John. It kept getting worse, so I turned on the light. It was all green from mold. Damn. She started laughing hysterically, as did I. Okay. It killed the mood for the night, though. No kidding. I had a queasy stomach all night long. No kidding. Holy crap. That's why I encourage you always leave the lights on whenever you're doing something. Well, just leave the lights on. Okay, an unfortunate accident, number 4. John, who is ironically a marriage, relationship, and sexual coach. Oh, this is going to get good. Shares, my wife and I went out with some friends for bowling and a beer. We both had a little too much to drink. However, that didn't stop him from initiating intercourse with his wife that night. No kidding. I was happy going away with a full needing to go. I began to feel the urge to let loose, or so I thought in my half-drunken stupor. The problem was I was going to the bathroom instead of coming along. I know that feeling. I know. Not the drunk part. Who wants to stop? All right. 5. Caught in the act. Eliza recounts a story from her first year in college. I was with my boyfriend in his dorm room. His roommate was away for the weekend, or so we thought. I'm under the covers, giving him some stimulation and having a good time. Ooh, that's always nice. I don't even hear the key turning the door or anything. All of a sudden, I just hear his roommate talking. I just froze. I didn't know what to do, she recalls. He's just shooting the breeze with my boyfriend, and my boyfriend is trying to just play it off and is holding a conversation like I'm not even there. So I just stayed down there perfectly still, waiting for him to go. He talks for what seems like an eternity, probably like 2 minutes. Then I hear him say, "See you later. You too, Liza." I thought I was going to die of embarrassment. I could see that. I definitely could see that. Because you think you're going to be slick. Nope. But hopefully it didn't stop you from enjoying your time. All right, 6. Mortifying Misfire. Oh, there's a title. I am the first to admit I'm not a pro at giving, but I try, says Tricia. One night I was doing some nice things to my new boyfriend, and I removed my lips for a second to breathe. When at that time he goes off. Right? Oh, I know about this. I've done this. Well, kind of. Not this way, though. Right up my nose. Felt like I was drowning for a second and it began choking. Yet, don't continue to breathe in when it happens. It seems like that's an instinctive thing. It's every single time it happens. Tell her to stop breathing. He thought it was hysterical. Yep. You just can't help it. I know, I've been there a few times. It is hysterical. Sorry. But yeah, it is. I was mortified by the whole thing. I spent the next half hour blowing my nose. That's exactly what happens for everybody. I remember that happening a lot. It's like, here's some tissue. Yes indeed. All right, so here's a nice little 6 embarrassing sex stories that I've collected around. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I have. And if you have any other stories and so you'd like to be able to tell, put them down below in the comments, or just send them to me. That might be a little bit safer, especially if it's juicy. All right, everybody. And so you have a great one, and we'll get back with you again some other time. All right, till the next time. Bye-bye.